guys. My next game is against Detroit Pistons. Last game we just lost. We thought we were in it, but at the end, couldn't hit a shot at all. So, and I got 22 points, 2 assists. This game, I'm going to focus on assists and distributing the ball. And that's what's hurting me. Because every drive, I want the ball and I want to score. So if I can see, I can get 10 points easily. So let's see if I can get a double-double. Probably not, but I'll try. Oh my God, they suck.
Robinson and Aldridge down low. Williams out there with McCollum, and it's clutch, and it's the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor.
I need good defense, too.
Bynum, the pass to Smith. Defended by McCollum. He feeds it to Villanueva. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Nothing we can do. Bring your team within 10.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
You know, at 33 and 49 on the season last year, the Blazers were well below 500, but they were a 500 team against the East.
Here we go. Get that. Dude.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Kings made some nice plays. He ended with 22 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a positive sign of what has been a slow start to the season for his basketball team. Perhaps things are starting to turn around, guys.
Oh yeah, here's my new sneakers.
Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see.
There's an assist bonus, so gotta make this.
He's got to be feeling confident.
I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And the Pistons making a change here. Monroe's checked in.
You're so bad.
And here is Bynum, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Smith. Here's Bynum in the way out.
Foul ball.
Portland, as you said, was 500 against the East last season. 15 down. You know, you look at how other teams with that record fared against the East, and Steve, 500 isn't bad.
Well, usually when you finish 16 games under 500 for the season, as the Blazers did, you don't go 500 against either conference, but you know, they happen to just have a good matchup, apparently, with a lot of their Eastern opponents, and they did pretty
I need
well.
to take that.
And just over 3.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Bynum dishes to Stuckey. Pass to Monroe. Rights there. That's good. 7 points for Craig Monroe.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
And Williams, here we go. Shot clock at 5. Portland moving the ball around. On the way, Williams. That's the 3-fly. Again, the miss by Williams.
It was interesting. Last season, Josh Smith really had issues at the foul line. Started the year off slow and never could get on track. Strange to see, you know, a talented player like that.
Every single time.
A reasonable foul shooter in the past.
I'm gonna get fouled out.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Jerebko's checked in for Detroit. Stuckey can't get it to go.
You know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
For Josh Smith, his shooting touch
I got a bad shot, so.
Yeah, it has been up and down.
It's a mid-range jump.
He's a terrific finisher
It
inside.
like
The
a
question throughout his
deep
career is,
3.
why does he shoot so many outside jumpers. He's a tremendous player in every other facet of the game. You could argue that if not for his suspect shot selection, he'd already have made at least one or more All-Star games.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Lillard, the pass to Clutch. Lays it up and pumps it in.
Should have dunked there.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lillard against Jennings. Pass to Monroe. Wright's there. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. Shoot one more at the free throw line.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And also with him, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer.
Was that a bad shot selection? It was a 3. Not even deep one.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was
Every shot a bad shot
lackluster
selection.
defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Lillard attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. The Pistons making a change here. The free throw is good from Lillard. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pistons lead by 21.
21.
And coming up after the break, it'll be cool now. Presented by Sprint.
I think they have to start me soon.
The Sprint halftime report. Presented by Sprint. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far that the first 2
Weird, I haven't even been to
quarters
the
play
foul
talk
line
about a
yet.
comeback.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got
Lillard?
the touch tonight.
On the floor
Okay.
for Detroit.
I'll pass to Lillard.
Monroe and Drummond
Be better
there
shooting.
inside. Obnisucky out there with Jennings. And it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Jennings. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul call. He'll shoot free throw. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I think we get a foul every time they come down.
Strong guard in the NBA.
I swear.
Tough going in the paint.
That's why we
For
lose.
Brandon Jennings,
Because we get a foul.
he's got that
Too much
floater
foul.
in the lane, and that's what's allowed him, despite his slight frame, to be able to score in the paint.
And you know, going back to Jennings, so fast,
Batum.
incredibly explosive.
Shoot.
He can really get into the lane.
Yeah, but you know, he struggles finishing at the rim. Some of that because of his size. Not really a physically imposing guy. Developing that floater and learning to avoid NBA shot blockers is something that he has to continue to develop.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, you recall around draft night there were rumors that the Cavaliers were willing to trade both the number 1 and number 19
Yo.
but they were reasoned by Portland, and it seems to be
They do that every time.
with their franchise big man. With all of your discretion on tactics in Portland over the summer, you wonder if that's a decision they'll live to regret. Kevin?
No question, Doris. Everyone's got to be invested and on board, or it just doesn't work. Passes it to Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. Drummond.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executing to the rim.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, much of the team getting dunked on, of course.
You know, Detroit, despite how they struggled, did a few good things last year, even though they fell way short of the playoffs. But playing against the Western Conference, playing well against the Western Conference, wasn't one of the things they did well.
The dish to Robinson. He passes to Clutch. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Three-pointer.
There we go.
Gets the bucket. Miller's got 10.
And they made 3 of the first
I just wait for Lillard to get open.
Detroit leading by 18. As you mentioned, with the Pistons and the West, just a 4-26 record for them, Clark, and with the second worst in the entire league. Steve, only one win better than the Bobcats, who had a league low 2 in that category. What went wrong there?
Well, it's the youth for sure. They made a lot of mental mistakes. They didn't have that one player who could consistently create his own shot and open up space. That's one of the reasons they went out and got Josh Smith.
Got him right here.
To try to be that player.
I see this.
And on the rejection by Stuckey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Wesley Matthews checked in for Nicholas Batum. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Clutch. And count the buckets. And that reminds me, did either of you guys see him in that last press conference?
Yeah, Kevin, I watched the press conference, and boy, that was straight and to the point. I mean, he would not give the opponent any credit whatsoever. Basically said it was luck, and I'll tell you one thing, I can't wait to see those two teams play again next time.
Jennings kicks to Stuckey. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Monroe. A baseline J.
How the hell?
They've been good on all three of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Here's Clutch. He's got 6. Shoots from the line.
I don't get how it's bad shot selection.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What does that even mean?
Kevin, his ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down.
Down by 18. Let's go.
When he runs it.
Yarebko's checked in for Detroit.
Please have. He's gonna give him some empty possessions. We're gonna hit a 3 on every play. Let's go.
Smith outside. Phillips. And Detroit.
Alright, come on. Like, really, that is a lock.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. It's really compounded, I think, because of...
Oh, man. Truck him.
Sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win.
Grab that rebound.
That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot. You know, because Josh Smith doesn't put up huge numbers in any one area of the game.
Here we go.
Look for what he does on the floor.
All set.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Phillips takes to Smith. Dishes it to Drummond. Aldridge on him. Baseline J on the way.
I don't get that. He gets that every single freaking time.
And the Pistons lead by 18.
I don't get it.
Steve, you mentioned Smith's versatility. There's no doubt he really fills up a stat sheet.
Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Kevin, he does it all, really, and pretty tough defense, too. An all-star caliber player, there's no doubt about that.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Monroe comes in for Andre Drummond. And Villanova is subbed in for Yarebko.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Now the pass to Smith. Villanova with it. Matthews covering. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 14 points for Greg Monroe.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Clutch. He's got 8. Detroit with the rebound. Phillips has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, they faced each other twice last season, and they split those 2 games in what really wasn't a season to remember for either team.
Villanueva dishes to Monroe. Outside Phillips. The tray. The shot is off. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already.
So tired of losing. Hopefully that's a new GM sit down after this game.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end,
Good
very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding.
Come on. Really?
All fueled up and ready to go.
I could have given me assist, and we could have got kind of back into this.
On the floor for Portland.
Mostly just the assist.
Batum and Thomas Robinson.
See,
Williams out there
I'm
with
banking
Clutch,
some threes
and it's
right now.
Aldridge in at the 5 spot. Pass to Clutch. Back to Williams. Pass to Clutch. Feeds it to Batum. Clutch. Portland moving the ball around. And Williams, here we go. He passes to Clutch. He tries
Yeah.
a three.
Woo!
Drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's 11 points for Clutch.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Brandon Jennings with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even
Nice,
try to
and
go
one.
through that.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play. Well, for Nicholas Batum, a little bit of a lull in his shooting percentage last season. Certainly he garnered
Alright,
a lot
down
of
by
attention
19.
because of how well he
I think we
played
got this.
before. We'll see if he's able to rebound in his numbers this season.
Damian Lillard's
Obviously
checked in
not.
for Mo Williams. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Brandon Jennings. Billups with the ball. Smith outside. It's blocked.
Yes. 2 blocks in a single game.
Here's Clutch. He kicks to Lillard. The pass to Clutch.
Shit.
That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And for Nicholas Batum, a solid long-range shot, Steve, with a quick release.
And he can really hurt you in transition as well, Kevin, with his ability to get out and run. I think the biggest improvement to come is in between games as far as attacking in the
Oh my
half
God.
court.
He's injury prone, though, and I think that's a concern for the Blazers.
Yeah, but he can really run, and he's athletic.
He is. Kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Clutch. Beyond the arc.
How's that a bad shot selection?
See, not only is their lead big, their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. They have worked their tails off on the glass.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end.
We're gonna get, like, worse.
Concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Batum got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Double team on Billups. Smith. Now here's Drummond. Now Billups. And there's the feed to Drummond. And that one is hammered home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. He feeds it to Smith. Defended by Batum. Smith, the pass to Billups. The dish to Monroe. And good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Pass to Aldridge. Fades. It's rebounded by Stuckey. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. He dishes it to Drummond. Robinson on him. Smith outside. Lets it go with a 3. Thomas Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A finger Finger roll finish at the bucket. And that's 15 points for Clutch.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Phillips against Lillard. Phillips kicks to Smith. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Phillips. No good for
Getting
Clutch.
pissed off.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Frustration foul there. You've got to maintain your composure.
Yeah, he lost his cool there, Steve. I mean, you can understand it, but you can't excuse it.
Dishes to Villanueva. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw teams tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Well, every once in a while, they'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Feeds it to Uretko. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. To Tomei. He kicks to Villanueva. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Dude, that's my foul. I mean, my rebound.
Here's McCollum. He's rebounded by Uretko.
They all suck.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
Alright guys, well,
Sunday's Park, every
sorry
game
for all
goes
these
by 13.
losses. I mean, my team really sucks.